The latest audit released by the Office of Public Accountability on the Guam Preservation Trust cites the agency for its inability to ensure the completeness of the building permit fees collected. The Trust's primary source of funding comes from building permit fees, which are actually collected by the Department of Public Works. In fiscal year 2009, the Trust received $1.2 million in building permit fees, but in fiscal year 2010, they only got $627,000. That's a 46% drop. Preservation Trust Administrator Joe Kinata told the auditors that the decline was due to GWA's moratorium on new building permits.
The decrease of building activities is attributed mostly to the moratorium that was placed on commercial and land development.
And our comment was the moratorium was 18 months ago. So does that continue to explain?
So that can't account for the drop.
We don't think so.
You have to understand that these developments take time to go through the process for application for these building activities, and the process is not an overnight process. It has to go through all the agencies so that it can get its permit.
But more importantly, says Kinata, the Preservation Trust doesn't collect the permit fees. DPW does.
The Guam Preservation Trust has no jurisdiction on the building permit fees.
Who collects the fees?
The Department of Public Works collects the building permit fees and approves the final building permits.
So if there is an issue about collections, it's not
the Guam Preservation Trust
that
has the issue. I mean, that has to deal with this issue. We believe that it has to be done by the Department of Public Works.
Building permits is still very much a manual operation. We still have a green logbook where we log in the numbers, and there is no tracking of this from a system-wide area to see, okay, this building permit number was given, when did the money come in? You have to do it all manually.
The public auditor actually is identifying the problem with the Department of Public Works and not with Guam Preservation Trust.
So all you get is a check?
Exactly.
You don't keep any records?
We don't keep any records.
Part of the process is that at DPW building permits area, it is manual. But what we're seeing is that the Guam Preservation Trust, as the recipient of the money, should really be more proactive to find out what's happening, work with their accountant to ensure that someone is at least checking the numbers, checking the amounts, because it is a significant drop, and their comment, in our opinion, was not strong enough to show the concern as to the significant drop.
Right. Flores Brooks said that they are currently conducting a separate audit into the building permit collection process at DPW and expect to release the results soon. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.